Hello and welcome back to a Madman Big Finish review, a video series where I review one of the latest Big Finish releases. I am joined with fellow comrade, Professor Pixel.
Hello, comrade.
Hello, comrade. I don't know why, because there's no Germans in this story. Like, what would be your French equivalent? I don't think there's a French equivalent. We just have to say
Did you
comrade.
just say there are no Germans in this story?
Not Russians, I mean.
Sorry. There are no Russians in this story.
There's definitely Germans in this story.
There's a lot of Germans in this story.
There's a lot of Germans in this story.
Oh my god. So many Germans.
Sorry. But no, we are here to discuss and review the first and the most recent Lost Stories releases. The Lost Stories are back again with Operation Werewolf. Oh! Wolfpack, let's go. But no, this
there are no
is
werewolves in this book. In the story.
We'll get to that. This is adapted by Jonathan Morris. The original story for Operation Werewolf was written by Douglas Camfield and Robert Kitts. This features Michael Troughton as the Second Doctor, Fraser Hines as Jamie McCrimmon, and Wendy Padbury as Zoe Herriot. So, Operation Werewolf. The TARDIS has brought the Doctor, Jamie, and Zoe to Normandy in France, not in 1066 as intended, but in 1944, 3 days before the Allies are due to launch the D-Day landings. Joining forces with French partisans, they learn that the Germans have been conducting secret experiments at a nearby chateau. Chateau? These experiments form a part of a plan that German High Command will believe enable them to win the Second World War. The name of that plan? Operation Werewolf. Snake, I need you to sneak in and kill the werewolves. What are you talking about? Big boss, what are you talking about? Snake, you have to kill the werewolves. Colonel.
Sneak around the base.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around the chateau, but the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the Nazis.
Dummy thick.
Because I'm dummy thick.
Well, okay, now this entire story's ruined because that would have been better. No.
That would have made the story better if just Solid Snake was just there and he's just Colonel. Doctor, I'm trying to sneak around, but my ass is dummy thick. Clap of my ass cheeks keep alerting the guards.
Now's the time when you ask me what I think of the story.
Yes, Pixel, what were your thoughts on Operation Werewolf?
I am a big Michael Troughton fan. He has done a fantastic job in the role of the Second Doctor, and now he gets to do it with Fraser Hines playing a young Jamie. Yes.
He's never done that before.
Well, no, never with a young Jamie. It's always an old Jamie. Now he's a big kid instead of a big kid. And he has, of course, Zoe with him as well. And this story is definitely entertaining. You can see it. Like, I could close my eyes, listen. I could picture exactly how this would have happened in the original series. I enjoyed this little journey. It felt a little long, though. I think it could have been cut down by maybe like 2 episodes, and it would have been like this perfect size. Like, oh my gosh, that was great. But it goes on a little long. One of my favorite bits was Michael Higgs as Sir Aubrey. What is it? Aubrey Fanshawe.
Yeah, Sir
But
Aubrey Fenchel
he
Smith.
talks just like this. Oh,
Just
yes,
like
old boy, because I am going to be the Führer. Ha ha ha! It's great. Sorry, it's just his voice was a little distracted sometimes, but it was entertaining. I feel like the beginning is a little bit of a mess because they land immediately, and the doctor realizes, oh no, we're 2 days before D-Day. We need to get going. Let's go back to the TARDIS. And then somehow he gets distracted seeing a guy that's on the ground hurt. And he just separates from Jamie and Zoe. And it's like, feels like there's supposed to be an in-between here. Like, come on, hurry. Oh, wait. Jamie, Zoe. But other than that, the story is entertaining. The idea that they're going to go ahead and control people, turn them into Nazis by the moon, it's fun. But I do love that the power of friendship wins.
Sure, yes.
I don't know really what else to say, because this is one of those stories that this is fun. You do feel bad for the one guy that because Aubrey's secretary gets fired and replaced by a Nazi, and so you're let go. You get effective immediately. Collect your things, and so she talks to one of the what was his name?
He sent from like the it's not the prime minister, it's essentially the war room, I guess.
Yes, he sent from the war room to go ahead and check on the secret weapons, whatever
Aubrey was supposed to be working on.
Yes,
allegedly.
And so the secretary is like, well, maybe you should look me up once you get back. And he's like, wow, forward, young thing, isn't she? Well, there's a war on. But then he almost gets hit by a car, and she realizes, oh no. And then she's dead, and it's like, oh, that's sad. It's sad.
Yeah.
No, unnecessary, because like she knew things, but she didn't really give any information that was truly helpful.
Yeah.
It was just, again, one of those extra things that they could have kept that in as just a fun little bit, but then they make it sad. But the story's fine. It's mostly just a fine story. I don't have much more else to say.
Yeah, I don't have much to say with this because I wasn't really vibing with the story. I don't know. Like you, it's fine. It's okay, but then there's the cynical part of me being like, I can see why this wasn't adapted into Doctor Who. Because I feel like I would have been bored if I watched this.
Which is why they should have cut it down by 2 episodes.
Yeah, but even then, I don't even know if like cutting it down would have helped. I don't know. I just wasn't particularly interested in this story. I know. So when you call it Operation Werewolf, I'm expecting werewolves. Okay.
Me too. And this cool cover that has a Nazi soldier with glowing eyes in the moonlight. That's like, oh, Nazi werewolves.
Yeah, because like the usual thing is like, oh yeah, like Nazi zombies or like Nazi vampires. It's like, yeah, but what about werewolves? Like Nazi werewolves, and that's how they're going to try and win the war. But no, it's not.
I seriously expected that to be the second part of the plan. Like they didn't need to send many people through this teleportation shadow box. All they had to do was send a couple because they were actually werewolves. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's what I was like,
oh, is this?
I don't know. I feel like if it actually turned out they were making werewolves, I feel like I would have been more entertained with this story.
Me too.
If it was literally werewolves, not like figurative, like that the sleeper agents activate with the
Yes.
full moon or something like that. Like, but no, like aside from like performances as always are great. And it's good to see like we're getting like not counting like anytime he reads for an audio novel, like Michael Troughton doing stuff outside of like post-war games Second Doctor. So I think that's really good. We're not just like keeping him in that era because that's how he's debuted as like the Second Doctor post-war games that but before Spearhead from Space, where it's supposed to regenerate. So it's good at expanding out of that range. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I just wasn't vibing with this story. I thought it was just fine. It was just a fine story.
I understand that. I do.
Yeah.
Because most of it is just, it's mildly entertaining, but there's nothing exceptional about it. Other than, again, the performance from Michael Troughton. He's doing such a great job. He should.
Yeah.
You should feel proud, Michael. I know you're not watching these, but you
No
feel
one
proud. Noonan, tell him. Tell him.
But no, what would you rate this story?
Um, 6.5.
I'd give it about a 6. Let's say about a 6 out of 10. It's above average. It's an above average story, but it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing ever.
No,
but I was a bit
I don't
bored.
even think it's bad. It's not bad.
I was a bit bored with it, like as it kept going on.
Because it was 2 episodes too long.
Well, there's no werewolves in it, so
No werewolves. Give us the Second Doctor facing a werewolf now.
Cowards. But no, yeah, 6.5, 6. Yeah, it's just an okay story. That I could see why they didn't adapt into the TV show. Although to be fair, I feel like it's going up against tough competition because we have the other Lost story that's supposed to be coming out soon, Deathworld, which is the original 3 Doctors.
Oh yeah, which we were hoping to be reviewing at the.
We were hoping to be reviewing, but then Big Finish decided to destroy their own website.
Yeah. Oh well.
We could have had it. We could have reviewed it now.
I know.
You took it away from us. Punished Chris.
Your days are numbered. No.
Punished Chris. A man denied his death world. What? Just the song from the Phantom Pain, and just me going, ah! Like Venom Snake.
If you think the 3 doctors were facing death, just wait until Chris gets to your house, Nicholas Briggs.
Don't say it like that. Don't kill the man. I'm just gonna have some words. Well, he's not the one that screwed over the site.
I know.
I don't think it's Nick Briggs like on a computer just being like, whoops.
Oops. I think this is where we say goodbye.
Yes, that's it for this review. Thank you everyone for watching. If you've listened to Operation Werewolf, Awooooooo, indeed, werewolves are gothic. And that's a deep cut reference to anyone knows that. If you've listened to this release, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out any of our previous reviews. Remember to tune into the live streams, and we will see you all in the next one. Alon Z. Awooooooo.